What is up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back with another Watchalong. Manchester City versus Newcastle United. Come on, yeah. What's happening? What's happening? Hey, Dhruv. Ah, finally. Game's about to start. Is Liverpool? Who's playing right now? I'm good, Nitesh. How are you? Chaos. Yeah, I know. 3 of our players might not be fit for tomorrow. You go for a while. You're enjoying yourself. You've taken a break from all this nonsense, and then you come back to injuries. I was having a good time yesterday. With my friends. Went for one of my oldest friends' weddings. Kept a low profile, and then you come back to this 24 hours before the game. Hey Matthew, it's been a while. So it's wonderful way to start the weekend. Went from a wedding to this. Was so happy to see Gigi Keane, then saw his price. You know what's the funny thing, dude? I saw Nepenthes get it from a player pick. I saw some other people just get it from a player pick. But you know what, dude? It depends on who's your CM. If you don't have a good CM, you have to understand something. It's still good. It's still good in comparison to what else you could get. Imagine if you know who I got? I finished with 8 wins today, Dhruv, and the only thing I got was Daly, the Aston Villa women's striker. So you tell me, would you prefer Roy Keane or Daly? You tell me which one you'd prefer, because that's what I got. Got him from an 82/2. Even better. If that's what you got him from, even better. Just watch Lion Cup. What the hell is that? Do I want to know what that is? Came out of the club to see your live stream. What club, dude? What club have you gone to, Matthew? It's only 8:30. How have you been, Matthew? It's been a while. Nervous for tomorrow? I got Di Lorenzo from the picks. Pretty good. Yeah. I haven't opened my rewards yet. I've only opened the picks, but normally I don't get anything good, so I'm not going to even bother. I'm not even going to bother. For my grassroots grades guarantee packs, I got the American right back twice. How do you like that? From the grassroots guaranteed pack, I got 2 of the same card. Fantastic. Chava. Is that? Oh, that's what it's. Okay, Chava. Is that what Lion Cup means? Oh. Did you open the GG guaranteed pick objective? Not yet. No. I need a clean sheet. I couldn't get 2 clean sheets in champs. I only played champs today because I was at the wedding till 2 o'clock in the night yesterday. I was there from like 5:45 till 2 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't get any time to do anything. I need one clean sheet, which I'll only get tomorrow after squad battles. I won't get before that. Completed Maradona today too. Yeah, I didn't have any time. I opened his pack, but I haven't done anything. I haven't even picked which one to do. I feel like I'm going to do Diego's Dream 3. That's the one I think I'm going to do. That's what I think I'm going to. Then I'm going to put Bale at left wing, Onana at striker, and Maradona at right wing. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to put Rogers on the bench. That's the plan. There is early parties here in Kochi. Was my best friend's bachelor part? Oh, okay. You're close earlier. I did the right wing one. I think that is the third one only, I think. One is cam, one is striker, one is right wing. That's the one I'm also doing. Are you going to pay the 500k to upgrade him though? Oh my god, this Kusanov's in the box is playing today as well. Bro, he's had a rough 2 games, man. I sneaked in, ate food, drank some lemonade, and sneaked out to home. Why would you sneak out though, dude? It's your best friend's bachelor party. Why would you sneak out? Trying the 4-2-2 formation, pretty good. 4-2-2, so that's 2 DMs, 2 cams. Can I play that formation? 2 strikers would be Onana, Bale. 2 cams would be Rogers, Maradona. 2 DMs. DMs would be a problem for me. Menu and Martinez. I don't think I have good enough cards to play that formation. Also, I like playing a wider formation. I guess I have the cards for that too. Because DM, Team of the Year, Martinez and Kobe Mainoo's Winter Wildcards. I think they're both DMs. I think I have the cards actually for that. Especially if I do Maradona. Ready, upgrade 1000 points. You use points, Dhruv? Oh, you're a wild boy, dude. You're a wild boy putting money in the game. Right now my front four is Zidane, Maradona, Eto'o. Oh, I forgot I have Zidane too. That means Rogers will be on the bench. It would be Maradona, Zidane, Bale and Onana. Onana. Clutch again today. How was your Valentine's Day? Well, Ram. Good evening. And it was quite uneventful because I spent it at one of my oldest friend's wedding, believe it or not. So I was at his wedding from 5:45 in the evening to about 1 o'clock in the morning at the venue. So my day pretty much went at the wedding, which I was more than happy to do because I don't have anyone to celebrate it with, so it works out for me. Waiting for that Capita SPC. Nah, dude. Oh, he's a DM, right? Winter Wildcards. Oh, why you can do Perlo, right, Dhruv? Perlo has DM. You can play him deep lying playmaker, like he played when he was playing with in Juventus with Pogba and forgot who the other Italian was. Who was the other Italian in that midfield three? It was Pogba and another Italian. Marchisio? Was it Marquis? No, wasn't Marchesi? Anyway, my point is he has DM. Centre back positions to replace Stones. Damn, you're already replacing Stones? I'm still using him. Him and 91 Dude, 91 Konate is still working for me. Can you believe it? 91 Konate came out in late November. No, early December. Was it early December? It was early December, right? Anyway, the 91 Konate is still working for me. Hello Jabber, good luck today. Did you see the North London Neymar's response to Rashid's post? Of course I did, Ram. I also know he's got 1 assist in his last 10 games, so just pray to God that Chelsea finish above 14 so we don't have to deal with him anymore. Just for the record, he posted something on Anthony. I don't know if people noticed that, but I believe he posted something on Anthony's man of the match performance as well. By the way, Anthony 2 goals in 3 games and 2 man of the match performances as well. I really want to Konate but couldn't complete it. Oh, you couldn't complete it. I still have that, but I have Stones. I guess I have to replace Stones eventually. You know who I really need to replace though, Dhruv? I really need to replace my terrible 88 Micon. He's way behind the power curve and he's always caught out of position. He's more attacking, so he's always out of position. Here we go, Alexander Isak. Oh, come on, cook them, Isak. Cook him. Cut back in. He's still on? Off. I thought he was off. Gimaraish off. Hello, freedom, bro. Can you imagine posting that on Rashford's thing while he has 1 assist in the last 10 games? You have to really be confident in your abilities, or very delusional. You also comment. I forgot what he said on Anthony's post. Did he say the same thing on Anthony's post even? 2 goals, 3 games for Anthony. 2 man of the matches. Absolutely ridiculous for a player of his magnitude, bro. So talented to be a bench warmer or whatever. Yeah, but that's the reality, no? That is the reality of his mentality. That wasn't meant to be rhyming, by the way. And the reason I say that was, this man is still butthurt about what Ten Hag did to him, and Ten Hag's not even in the club anymore. He's still butthurt, dude. Can you imagine? Instead of focusing and resurrecting your career like Anthony is trying to do, you're just sitting there commenting on posts. You know what's the real funny thing? Amarim didn't even see much of Sancho to begin with. I think it was already agreed that he wants to go. So for him to write freedom under Rashi's post is really weird, because what has he got to do with Amarim? It's so weird, man. He's so butthurt. The mentality of these young players are horrible. They really are horrible. Genuinely. Isn't there an Evo for Micon? Not that I have any left. I used it on Dallo. I have an 89 Dallo, but for some reason Micon just feels better defensively, even though he's out of position a lot. I could use my 89 Evo for Dallo, but I could use 89 Evo Dallo, but for whatever reason Micon feels just slightly better. I think in the end I'm just going to have to buy a right back. Oh no, sorry, that's incorrect, Dhruv. After I open my rewards today, or maybe tomorrow after squad battles rewards, I think I'm going to do 90 Cancelo, because I saw a lot of people have Cancelo. And based on the number of icons I have in my team, I won't need to worry about chemistry anymore. So I think 90 Cancelo is going to come, and he can play left back and right back, which is great. Because tomorrow if I get back a better left back or get a better left back, I can swap. Yes, Lewis Hall. Come on, hold. Yes. Good defending there by Lewis Hall. Great composure from the child. Literally. Savinho with his little lightning bolt tattoo on his ear. Not quick enough, my friend. Not quick enough. I thought you were doing the Champions League stream. Yeah, Aditya. What happened was... oh, you weren't here, right? I went for my friend's wedding, so I had to help him with stuff. So I'll catch you up very quickly. Yesterday was my friend's wedding. He came back on Monday, so I had to help him with stuff. He planned his wedding on 8 weeks, so it was very hectic. So I couldn't do the Champions League stream. And even if I could do the Champions League stream, on that day I didn't have internet. So it worked out for me personally. However, I did watch the game, and surprise, surprise, I told you not to worry, dude. I told you not to worry. I told you, this is the best time to play Man City, dude. Trust me. This is the best time. You saw what happened against Leyton Orient? It's the best time to play Man City. Oh, what's Martinez doing? What's Dubravka doing? Oof. God, Dubravka, that was really unnecessary. Yeah, so couldn't do it. Then yesterday from 5:45 till about 1 past 1, I was at the wedding venue. One of my longest tenured friends got married, so just having a good time, really. Amarim would rip him apart if he was playing for us. You know what, Ram? Let him say what he... Bro, can I tell you something? All this has done, is proved why Erik Ten Hag didn't want him from that time. Right? Now, I'm going to give you... I'm sure all of you guys remember. Even Aditya remember. Because if I'm not mistaken, Aditya was the one who reminded me. So, when we loaned Jadon Sancho in January, he played his first game against a team that is now relegated. I forgot the name of the team. They were dead last, by the way. and he on his debut got an assist. And I remember, I believe it was Aditya or Vedant, I'm not sure, one of them messaged on the chat while we were live watching something else, Sancho's got an assist, right? The same shit happened here. On debut or on his first start, he got an assist or whatever happened here. The same thing happened. Now there are Chelsea fans saying we don't want Sancho. But you know what's the funny thing? The funny thing was there was so much stigma on Eric Ten Hag is falling out with players, this, that and the other, blah, 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 blah. No Eric Ten Hag. Amarim didn't want to keep him. He has 1 assist in 10 matches. The man is still butthurt because Marcus Rashford is on loan and Anthony's gone to Real Betis. Now this is the same Anthony that was picked over him by the coach that he didn't like. So Anthony now is doing well in Betis. He's typed some fire emojis of freedom or whatever. That's the same guy that replaced him in Ten Hag's team, by the way. And he's putting freedom on Aston Villa post. The funny thing is, Ruben Amorim didn't see any of his game, and the loan just happened. So what is it he's saying? Freedom of, I don't know, because this is a new coach and he wasn't here for this coach. But the mentality is so horrible. He's just exposing himself to be a jelly baby. The mentality is so bad, that months after he is gone, moved on, did his poses, did his celebrations and all that, got some assists, 3 or 4. He's still thinking about Manchester United. It's a terrible mentality, but you know what? Nathan, Sancho meant freedom from United, not Ten Hag or Amorim. For him, United is a cage and he's right somehow. How is he right, bro? He has 1 assist in 10 games. He doesn't even start under Maresca. How is he right? Bro, even if you want to say that about Manchester United, how is he right? He has 1 assist in 10 games. And he doesn't even start. Everyone can't be wrong, Nitesh. That's the sad part. Everyone can't be wrong. I remember it is also pretty good. Oh, you did Frank Zambo and Gisa. Future stars Bergwall and I have Bergwall. I do have Bergwall. Grassroots grade Keane. Right now I have 88 Van der Sar. I'm thinking of doing Casillas if I have Fodder left after capital. I have Casillas. I enjoy him. I have Casillas right now. I would do Cancelo, but he doesn't have fullback plus or plus plus. That is true, he doesn't. But I'll tell you right now, neither does my mic on, dude. So, unless I'm going back to Dallo, I think Cancelo is an upgrade. Also, the funny thing is, I've seen a lot of people have Cancelo in the team. Like, especially during champs, I saw a bunch of people have João Cancelo. So maybe he's. I'm hoping he's as good. Here we go. 2-on-1. Isaac holds the ball. Oh, too many people fell back. Could have flicked it back to Gordon, but maybe he wasn't sure about the pass. Which electrolytes you drink? It's something called Electral. I think it's over-the-counter stuff. Just it comes in packets. Damn, dude, you saw the thing with beer biceps? Yeah, I saw all the soft people complain about a crude joke. Clearly, people don't understand how comedy works in this country, but that's not surprising anyway. Everyone only laughs when it suits the agenda. Otherwise, people get offended. Watching the MCs pass the ball around quickly and then us who take so long to move the ball. Hello, Pratham, by the way. So many players. Oh, wait, let me read that again. With so many players taking so many touches, I personally don't think it's a manager thing. Well, listen, dude. It's a manager thing simply because he knows that these people can't play the formation and he keeps playing them in it. That's all I'll say. It's definitely a manager thing when you put Dogu on the right hand side, but everyone complains about weeks for Dallo. And when the press asks him why is he not playing him on the left, he tells people to go watch Wisecout, which is a website. So apparently all you need is Wisecout nowadays to be a manager. I didn't like that answer at all. If you go see Wisecout, he has played in this position many a time. I'm like, what kind of example is that, bro? Chip, What a goal. What a goal. I don't know if he's off or not, but Omar Mamouche with a wonderful finish. Absolutely wonderful finish. Don't tell me Edison got the assist. Damn. So yesterday Verbruggen got an assist. Today Edison got an assist. What a ball. Oh, look how far Edison came. Oh boy, definitely onside. Who is that? Who was that? Who was the last man? Let's see that again. Yo, how was that so badly read? That was so badly read by whoever that was. Is that Trippier? Oh my god. What a finish by Omar Mamouche. Look at that. Look at the composure. He wasn't even looking up. Look at him going to celebrate straight away. Fantastic. What a finish by the new signee. Fantastic. Started celebrating straight away. By the way, Nathan, your favorite company, All Empty Wrestling, is on the verge of losing the TV deal. Let's see, dude. Let's see what happens. Can we stop talking about depression, aka United? Well, I was actually talking about a bunch of things. Like I went for a wedding yesterday, but yeah, I don't mind. Imagine Maresca getting sacked and Ten Hag taking Chelsea next season, reuniting with Scamcho. Bro, I'm telling you, you know what? Sometimes when Eric Ten Hag is right, you have to just give him his flowers. Sancho has had a bad attitude from his days in Man City Youth Academy. I remember, I was telling Nitesh this, I remember seeing a video where Sancho was getting subbed off for Phil Foden, and Phil Foden puts his hands out like to give him a 5. You know how they do the thing when they get substituted? He just walks past Phil Foden. Phil Foden looks at him like he's pissed off. He's like, what's wrong with you, dude? Why is your attitude so shit? Like, that's the face he had on him. His attitude issues have been a thing for a long time, man. It's just everyone is seeing it now. Imagine writing freedom on a post of a player who has been worse than him in the last 18 months. Just imagine. It's hilarious. Good evening. Hello, Vedant. Oh, I have to catch up. Oops, I have to catch up. Sancho will be sole reason ETH won't take that job. French kid who had cancer passed away. He was a fan of Mbappe 3 weeks ago. Mbappe sent his personal jet for him to bring him to the Bernabeu in his dream to watch him play. Met players as well afterwards. That's fantastic. It's very nice gesture. I didn't know Mbappe had his own jet, but that's what happens is when you sign a free agent deal, I assume. That was wonderful though. Bonjour, Vanakkam, Swagatam, welcome. No. It's a bunch of welcomes in different languages. Ooh, come on. Come on, don't lose composure now, Newcastle. Lovely shielding there by Gordon. Kusa now overcommitted again, not the first time. Lays it off. Oh, not enough. Anthony Gordon should have laid it off on his left foot. The angle of the pass was never going to be in his favor there. The angle on the pass is never going to be his favor there with the right foot. I don't know why people do that. Go with the angle of the pass, no? Especially if you can hit with 2 feet. My man Omar Mamouche scored. Didn't Arnab Goswami get arrested for criminal activity? Now he's defending it. Well, no one said life was fair, dude. Sorry, what is that? Shubh Sadyakal? Am I reading that right? No more 007 for Omar. Nathan 8th assist for Edison in his career. No, I know he's had an assist, but I said yesterday Verbruggen got one even. It's looking good for goalkeepers this week. Verbruggen, Edison assist. Noob. Onana also gives assist to opponents. 17 if we're going to count. Bournemouth are 2 goals up. Of course they are, dude. I've been saying it. They're really good this year. Tony Khan feared for his life by Jungle Boy. Interesting. Gonna have to read up on this stuff. Omar Mamouche, goal. Oh my god. That goal was probably better than the first one. That's insane. Mad. Absolutely mad. One more goal for Marmoush. Yep. Ariore should be the manager of Tottenham. Iraola? Yeah, I agree. Trust me, Sancho had a French passport or any other passport other than British UK, he would have been He would have been slagged. Oh, no, the UK press and the media works. That's true. Looks offside. Let's see. Looks like Marmoush again sold him just to get Watkins for the double game week. I mean, that could still pay off, dude. It's still 2 games over 1. Yo, oof. Too good. Too good. I mean, he could have definitely done better to save it. He probably could have saved it, but shot was good. He's on a hat trick. Is it cleared? Yep, cleared. 2 goals. 5 minutes, 2 goals. It's not looking good for Newcastle at the moment. Looks offside. I mean, they gave it. Oof, good defending there by Bernardo. God, Bernardo's being more and more of a rat these days. More and more of a rat. Oh boy, bad. That was a bad header by Dan Burn. What's happening? They need to keep their composure now, Newcastle. Who cares? Off when refs are paid. Plus, all I want is a Marmoush hat-trick before Saka memes. Oh, Willock didn't expect the ball to bounce off Kusanov. Kusanov's looking shaky still, man. Lewis Hall holds the ball but kicks it all the way back. Marmoush hat-trick before Rashford. Yesterday, did you watch Brighton's second goal? It looked offside. It did, dude. It did look offside, but... Dude, as long as the PGMOL is in charge, we're just going to get more of this. We have to just come to terms with it, as frustrating as it is. I believe the second goal against Chelsea was a handball as well or something. It was a handball before they scored the goal. If I remember correctly, the second goal in the FA Cup match was similar. By the way, I am sure everyone knows, but because I wasn't live, I just like to tell everyone that we got Fulham again. So that's the second team we are going to be playing for a third time in a row. We have currently played Leicester 3 times, and now we're going to play Fulham 3 times. 5th round, 2nd March, I think. I think 10 o'clock our time. Here we go. Isak. Dink ball over. Oh, Rico Luz could get there. Is Ugarte injured? So Ugarte and Collier have checks. They'll go to last minute checks. Ugarte and Collier. And Menu's out for possibly a few weeks. You know what that... Oh, Savinho! Oh! Goal kick. Recently, it's not even VAR. People behind it has been horrible. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's why I said PGMOL. I'm not even saying VAR. I'm saying the PGMOL is just as long as we don't get a independent body for refereeing, it'll be like this. That's just how it's going to be. The refs are it's just that bad. No, Burn was playing him on. Burn was clearly playing Omar on for the second goal. They just showed the replay. Oh, Haaland. Oh! Burn with a clearance. It passed Dubravka but didn't pass Burn. Could have gone in for a tap in. It could have gone in for a goal. We'll never know. Because Burn got there. No, it would have gone in for a tap in. Omar Mamouche should have got a 10-minute hat trick. Oof. And it just goes past the goal too. By the way, Merino on more PR goals than Rasmus in less apps. Yeah, I know. I know. 2 good goals. I was watching the game earlier. Although, my God, Arsenal looked terrible against Leicester. We play Arsenal one day before my birthday. United give me a birthday gift. I think that's the job of your girlfriend, dude, to make you feel happy on your birthday if you have one. I don't think you should rely on United. Every year I had a girlfriend, and my birthday on 2 separate occasions. I'm not even joking. On 2 separate occasions, my birthday has been on a United game, and we have never won one game. I think 3. 2 of them were before I had a channel, believe it or not. Oh, steal by Willock. Here we go. Isaac, you gotta finish Isaac. Oh! Had to go in a little bit more, man. Had to go in a bit more. Isaac's kind of unlucky. He's on the tougher defender side. I think if that's Kusanov, I think it becomes real bad for him. Pratham, you know what's the funny thing? You know how people are saying it's the player's fault? Hello Swap, it's been a while. You know how people have been saying it's the player's fault, we play horribly, this, that and the other? I just realized under the 2 quick games we had at the Ruud van Nistelrooy, where we played Leicester twice, we scored 6 goals. We scored 6 goals and conceded 1. And then under Amorim, we won 2-1. You know how weird that is. If that does not prove that these players can't play the system, I don't know what can. Because everyone wants to blame the players, which is fine. But is that not proof that these players don't know how to play the system? 2-1 in a manner of 3 months, right? Because Ruud took over in November. In a manner of 3 to 4 months, we played Leicester 3 times. Under Ruud van Nistelrooy, we scored 6 goals, conceded 1. Under Amorim, we played 1 game and we won 2-1. If that is not evidence that these players cannot, if these players cannot play the position, I don't know what is. And the thing is, people just don't want to believe that. People just go sack the players. But hat-trick. What is that, 10 minutes? Fucking hell. Fantastic. Good for him. Let's see it again. Oh, Savinho. Oh, tap in. Right in the middle of the goal. Crazy. God, Dubravka is horrible. Thank God we never signed him permanently. Straight at the goalkeeper. He dived away from the ball. The ball literally went straight to him. He dived away from it. Mad. Absolutely mad. Thank God we didn't sign him permanently. Man City back, guys. Imposter, no clue. Hat-trick for Omar Mamouche, more hat-tricks than Rashford and Saka combined in the PL. Bring out the memes. It's coming. Bring out the memes. Let's all have a good time. Some idiot is saying freedom there in the corner, like a moron. Thoughts on signing Vardy or Calvert-Lewin? Well, I would take Jamie Vardy just out of respect for the fact that he knows what the hell he's doing. Even to this day, he looks as dangerous as possible. That's saying something. I wouldn't take Calvert-Lewin if he was the last striker in the league. Because last thing we need is another Mount, Shaw, Malacia. You pick a player that isn't fit. Last thing we need is another version of that. I would argue Calvert-Lewin's worse than Luke Shaw because Calvert-Lewin didn't even break his leg. He's just been injured all the time. At least Luke Shaw has come back from a career-threatening injury. I can at least say that. Whether you like him or not, it's a different subject. I can at least say that. Calvert-Lewin has had no career-threatening injury, and he's just been injured every single year. Every single year. So I'd rather just play Obi Martin. I'm not even making a joke. I'll play Cheeto. I wouldn't even buy a new striker. Yeah, by the way, your thoughts on the recent you're talking about the beer biceps one where he makes the joke about the women thing? Listen, dude, I'm going to be honest. How do you answer this without sounding insensitive? Okay, I'm going to put it this way, right? Oh God, here we go. Oh, no one follow through. Good cross there by Savinho. Marmoush cleans it up. Oh, he's coming again from the side there. Ball roll. Oh, he tried to skin them. Didn't work. Corner for City. I'll be very honest with you. When people wanted Ranveer to promote their propaganda, right? During election season, they absolutely loved him, right? Indian Joe Rogan, this, that, and the other. The best podcaster in the country, blah, 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 blah. They loved him, right? Anyone you could think of showed up on his podcast, right? To promote the propaganda, whichever side. I'm not picking any side here. I'm just saying it. To promote the propaganda, everyone loved him. The moment he says something stupid, because he is a normal human being, right? He's a normal human being. He's not a stand-up comedian. Yeah. No one goes to his podcast to listen to jokes, right? But that does not mean he can't have a sense of humor. You can like his sense of humor or you can hate it, but he's entitled to be himself. The moment he is himself, and he made a terrible joke. I'm not going to say the joke was good. Made a terrible joke. The moment he made a terrible joke, people are trying to file FIRs on him. Bro, what is this? This is not how stand-up comedy is done. Stand-up, the whole point of stand-up comedy is to have a laugh about anything. And in many countries, it's the same thing. In many countries, they do this. In many countries, they push the boundaries of a joke. Here, they're putting FIRs on a comedy-based show, dude. Held by a comedian who's just as dirty. He's a dirty comedian. Let's not pretend he's not. Samay Raina is a dirty comedian. He's never pretended he's not. So why do people think the show is going to be family friendly? It's insane. If you just see some of the guests they've had, this show is not family friendly. So what is the outrage? The outrage is people can't take a fucking joke in a comedy show. Listen, I'm not saying his joke was funny, but it's fucking freedom of speech. They're putting FIRs on him, dude. This country's become soft, dude. Everyone's become so fucking sensitive in this country. It's sad. He's apologized, dude. Get on with it. When you wanted him for your propaganda, everyone loved him. Now it doesn't suit you, you're putting FIRs on him. I'll have an electron, please. Yeah, please. And now people are putting an FIR on him. I mean, this is bullshit, yeah. This is like, it's sad how soft we have gotten for our country. It's so sad. It's kind of disappointing. We take pride of being like a warrior clans, full of warrior clans and tough people, and fucking everyone's soft as shit, dude. The softest people we have become, yeah. Header over the bar. Ange is just a less Eric Ten Hag. Hey, Eric Ten Hag won trophies, dude. I wasn't a big fan of it towards the end, but that's a fact. Ranveer apology was as honest as Kejriwal. Yeah, but Matthew, why should he have to apologize for telling a bad joke? It's an adult show, bro. People are filing FIRs on him. How is that proper? They loved him when their favorite politician showed up on his channel, dude, and he did this. Keep the same energy, dude. Keep the same energy. He goes to an adult comedy show. What do you want him to do? Act like he's Switzerland? Come on, man. Why are we pretending like we don't know people who make the same jokes? You know why he's held to a different thing? Because that's what we fucking do in this country. We put regular people above on a pedestal, no, and when they screw up, no, we act like they're gods. Yeah, we act like they're gods. They're just regular people, dude. Regular people that make stupid jokes. I am not saying the joke was good. The joke was absolutely stupid. But to file an FRI just makes you look like you're a soft motherfucker, dude. You're just soft. That's it. FIR for a joke. Bro, you know there are bigger things going on in this country? How about you donate your resources to more important shit? You know, like getting people above the poverty line or something like that. Just an opinion. Oh, Savino's on his knees. That's not a good sign. You know, I have watched the entire episode posted on Telegram before controversy emerged, and that I didn't realize the controversy. Exactly, Nitesh, because it was just a joke in passing. Dude, I am not saying the joke is funny. It's not. Let's make one thing very clear. It's a stupid joke, but he's also not a comedian. He's a regular guy. Are you trying to tell me you don't know anyone that has made an inappropriate, stupid joke in your life? The only reason this is being blown out of proportion is because people treat him like a god, no, and they've got their feelings hurt. And you know why they got their feelings hurt? Because they refuse to acknowledge that he's a normal person. He is a normal person, bro. He is a normal person. Thank you. It is our mistake. We do the same shit for actors and we do the same shit for cricketers. We do the same shit for footballers and we fight with each other instead of realizing, no, that they are the ones, no, that are flawed. It's consistently the same shit. Now you have Chelsea fans, no, going, send Sancho back. Bro, those same Chelsea fans, no, were like, look at him. Manchester United is toxic. Look at him here. He came here. He's scoring. He's passing. He's hitting long balls. He's holding the ball. He's dribbling past people. And now Chelsea fans want to send him back, bro. Don't put these people on a pedestal, dude. Take it with a pinch of salt. Take anything you hear from anyone with a pinch of salt, dude. When people come here on this channel, no, I tell them honestly. I don't do with intention to insult. When people ask me, Nathan, do you eat certain things, where you're from, you know, things like that, what religion you are, like I answer straight, dude. I'm not trying to be political. I can close this channel, I can go live my peaceful life, dude. Yesterday I met people that I went to school with 18 years ago. And they asked me, Nathan, where are you? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm here in Goa. He's like, I don't know where you are. You're not on social media. You're not on anything. Like you're disappeared. I'm like, I like to keep a low profile. I'm just living my life quietly, dude. I enjoy the quiet life. The reason I joined this, the reason I did this was to build a community and have fun. I'm not trying to be the best anything, dude. I'm trying to have fun. If I can make money off of it, great. If not, then one day I will stop this channel. But until I stop this channel, I'm just going to be honest with everybody here. I'm not lying to anyone about anything. I don't care if it's politically wrong or not. Because you know what the alternative of politically correct means? You know what is the other word for it? I'll tell you what I'm going to tell you today. I'm going to tell you, y'all are younger than me. No, y'all are the new generation. Y'all are the future. Let me tell you, what politically correct means, especially in this country. Politically correct, no, means you're lying to people. Mark my words. Mark my words. Anyone that is politically correct with you now, no, is lying to you. That's why when people ask me, why do you call it Bombay, not Mumbai? I tell them it's not a city to me. It is a feeling, it's an emotion. It's like home. I'm not saying it, I'm not coming from another state and getting a job there. My family's from there. We have lived there. We lived there before it was this popular and this rich. It's home. I met a couple of people from Bombay the other day, and the bride's from Pune, but her cousins were from Bombay. I met them and they were like, I'm from Bombay. I'm like, you don't call it Mumbai? They said, no, we don't call it Mumbai. It's not a name of a city for us. It's an emotion. It's a feeling. Our parents have called it Bombay. We also call it Bombay. We are not trying to be political. For us, it's home. It's not just a city with pollution and lots of traffic. For us, it's our childhood. It's a home. And I shook his hand and I said, you know what? That's exactly how I feel about Bombay. Thank you. So that's what I'm saying, dude. The alternative of being politically correct is you're lying to people. You're just lying to them. You're doing it to curry favor with people. You're doing it because people want to hear you say that shit. I'm not for that, dude. If you're not going to be honest with your audience, do something else with your life. Join politics, dude. You'll be great at it. I would be shit at it. I'll be honest. I would be horrible at politics. I probably wouldn't make it a month in office. I probably wouldn't be alive in a month. I'll be very frank with you. Because I would be the worst politician. But, that's why there are people who are career politicians. That's why it's a family business in many countries. Some people are cut out for that shit. I'm not, and I don't have patience for people who are either, just for the record. That's exactly why I didn't enjoy going to law school either, for the record. Just want to be very clear. Yes, I did go to law school and I hated every moment of it. Every single moment. I've watched the entire... Okay, wait, sorry. They had Urfi Javed and he take it... No, it's not about taking it seriously, Matthew. Yeah, okay, you're talking about the people who come play the FIR. Exactly. How can you take it seriously? It's clearly an adult film show, dude. It's based on adult content, like adult things, adult topics. Rakhi Sawant was on one. I'm like, what do these people expect? Do these people expect someone to come like in a sari and like act like they're fucking, first lady of India and shit, dude? People are so soft in this country, bro. So soft in this country. So soft. Seriously. Half time. Controversy. Nathan, in my opinion, the joke was very below the line. Should be get criticism, get cancelled by FIR and police involvement is much too much in my opinion. It is not in proportionality to the offence. Can we get clapping emojis for Nitesh here? It is more. He said it much more succinctly than I could have. Fantastic. That is exactly how I feel too. This is just madness, dude. Hey, Death Killer. Now by using this case, that bill is again talked in the parliament. Bro, these people want to censor us because they want to control us. Remember that, guys. Whatever sensory based things are there in this country only benefits the ruling government. It does not benefit anybody. No matter how much they will say they will protect your values and your beliefs, no, it is to protect them from being exposed. Remember that. That is what's happening in America right now. Everyone's laughing at Donald Trump. No, he's exposing everything one by one with that DOG, that Doge, as we know, it was a cryptocurrency, Dogecoin. That Doge, no, is exposing everything that the previous government tried to censor. Don't be fooled, guys. Do not be fooled. Make educated decisions, not based on what propaganda is. Do your research and come to your own conclusion for everything. I'm not justifying because Indian culture is not like West. We actually value our mothers and women. Bro, listen, there are many places in the West that value their parents, bro. The point of the matter, Matthew, is that it's an adult-based topic and it's an adult-based content and he's a dirty comedian. What would you... I don't understand what people expect from the show. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not even saying the joke's nice. The joke's terrible. It's stupid. But what do people expect? You act like you're acting like they went for a G8 meeting, buddy. They went for a comedy show that has adult based topics on it every week. Even if Ranveer doesn't say anything stupid, something stupid will be done or said by someone else. That's what it is. That's what the show is. I'm not saying you're justifying it, Matthew. I'm just saying I don't know what people expect. It's weird. Agree, Nathan. Hello, Vedanta. Hello. Oh, no. Jokes cracked in Mumbai, one fired in FIR in Assam, peak unemployment. It is peak unemployment, dude. Sad to say, but it's true. It really feels like peak unemployment. Matthew, that's why you should get criticized for it, but FIR is too much. I agree. Did you see the last ODI scoreboard? I did not. And I'm not, just for the record, I'm not looking forward to the Champions Trophy. I know it's coming up next week. The stress is about to get real now in the next month. Massive unsubscribe and online criticism should have been enough. These politicians were begging to Ranveer during 2024 elections, pure chameleons. Another fantastic point. I didn't watch them, but I saw all his guests and I found it quite convenient. The timing of these interviews. Very, very convenient. That is not how FIRs for media content works. I agree. Plus, the guy, his podcast tries to be dank and funny when he clearly isn't. The Modi government really had the support of the young population, but these stupid things are going to cost them one day for sure. Hey, you said it, not me, bud. You said it, not me. That's all I'm going to say. Most funny thing was Bprak said he cancelled his podcast with Ranveer, whereas he wasn't even invited in the first place. See, they are... Fuck yeah, all these people... You know what? I'm going to use a very inappropriate word here. But some of these people are proper attention whores, dude. Proper. Like, they're so desperate for people to come and pet their head and go, good boy to them, dude. Look at this guy. He comes out, he says something. No one even cares, dude. Nobody cares. He's going to get another guest. It's not like people aren't going to show up on his show. Oh, he cancelled his podcast. Oh no. Look how much sleep everybody's losing. What kind of fucking name is Bprak anyway, dude? Ugh, who cares? Bprak makes albums with half-naked girls and talks about culture. Bro, nobody knows anything about fucking culture. And you know what? I'll tell you one thing really funny. Very, very funny that I realized, Ketan. Very, very few people know anything complete about our culture. People talk about culture like they know everything, which I find is very weird. Because the amount of culture this country has is like... It's on the level of Africa. And Africa is a continent. And people talk about culture like they are the only people who've had real lives, All these slum rappers, oh my God, you know how tough it was growing up in the slums? Yeah, bro. Because there's hundreds of thousands of people who do it every day and they don't make songs about it. Thanks. For some reason, people think you need songs about the slums to know how hard life is. Like other people don't have hard lives too. I mean, like whatever. It's just a weird thing in general. Rahul Bayaji didn't even tweet for this, although he tweets for nonsense stuff all the time. Yeah, man. What else is he going to do, dude? He's lost everything. We all know they wanted to divert attention from the Manipur CM resigning in the Delhi CM. Of course. Any MNS and Shiv Sena want to know your location. Bro, listen, I want to know my location for what, bro? People can do whatever they want. It's a free country. It's a free country. Just, but some people can handle it better than others. That's what I've realized. Media, democracy's fourth pillar, Modi. Rights, apparently. Interesting. Imagine censoring Nathan for cursing Onana. Bro. A lot of people would be doing that to me, honestly. But what has Hashish Chanchrani did on the show? Why did he get dragged into this? He probably got dragged into it for agreeing to be there. 100%. 100%. He was just a victim because he was there. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. One single joke triggered whole state Kerala. What a bunch of softy. Bro, it's not even a state thing. I have realized that a lot of people, I'm not going to dig out any state, dude. But I've realized people have gotten soft in this country, man. They have gotten soft in this country recently. I refuse to dig out any state. I refuse. I just genuinely believe that people have become very, very soft. That's it. Isn't that nice that Rahul didn't tweet about this trivial matter? Maybe. FIR has been launched against previous guests as well. That's mad. People just show up and they get FIRs on them. I think he said wrong, but now everyone's reacting to it. Looks like propaganda, but I think he's done. Bro, Aditya, I'll say it one more time. I am not. Okay. Hold on. Everyone, just hold on a minute. Don't type anything more. Okay. As far as I know, stand-up comedy was designed to push the boundaries. It's not an Indian thing, it's an American thing. It's everywhere thing. There are a lot of governments that don't like certain comedians talking about things, and they have done similar things that they do in India to other people elsewhere. But historically speaking, it has always been like that. So I will just put it this way. He's gone to a topic. He's gone to a dirty comedian's show where they talk about inappropriate things the entire show, because I've seen highlights. I don't care, but I've seen highlights. And he contributed to the highlights, which became a low light because it was not a very good joke at all. It was in poor taste. If I don't want to rain on him, there's enough people raining on him, but I'll be very clear, it was of poor taste. But here's the thing, guys, Aditya and everyone else, I'm sure I have made a poor taste joke. And I am sure someone has told it to my face, man, you should apologize, that was too much, or, you went too far, just, stop. The level it's been taken to is ridiculous. I don't think anyone is sitting here saying that he has said a joke that is good. It was a shit joke. He's not funny at all. If you watch his podcast, his idea of joking is more like pandering to people and then like doing a light joke, which is fine. Maybe that's how he wants to deal with his guests. If you watch Joe Rogan just makes a crass joke here, there, everywhere, not necessarily about the person he's talking to in general. He'll just say what he wants. He's a comedian. Dirty or clean doesn't matter. That's how they do things. And, he was here in this environment where everything is going in a certain direction. And he said what he said. And it was stupid, 100%. Again, I don't think anyone's saying it wasn't stupid and unnecessary. But give the guy a break, man. 2 months ago, everyone going, he's one of my favorite podcasters. He brings in all these cool guests. And now today he said one joke and everyone hates him. Bro, if it takes one joke for you to change your opinion about people, you will never able to read a person in your life. If you don't give people the benefit of your doubt. If you don't give people the benefit of the doubt, you will never ever read anyone in life. You will never be a good read of character in your life. Let me take it from me, someone whose principal always used to talk about things like this. You've got to give people an opportunity to dig a hole for themselves, and then you come to a conclusion. You can't just make someone make one joke and then your entire opinion of them is changed. That is such a uneducated, narrow-minded way of thinking in general. But, it's one of those things nowadays here in this country. Is it just me or the Indian right is actually a major left? It's... the Indian right is something like that. I wouldn't say it's a major left, but they definitely get offended more for sure. Anything can be offensive. Little bit to that, I would say. Little bit. Nathan, I don't know how much it is true, but somewhere in also mentioned that he's getting 20-40 million views on OTT, offering hell a lot of money to him for sure, but he was denying. Yes. So, I'm so glad you said that, Nitesh. You know what, Nitesh has actually brought up a wonderful point here. I'm sure I'm way behind on the chats, guys. Do slow it down if you want me to catch up while we are on the topic, but apologies. But I feel like, I've been seeing this for a few days. I haven't come live. And I just feel, listen, I don't watch Beer Biceps or the other show. I don't watch anything. However, I have seen clips and he does have interesting guests on. I don't watch anything political. As you guys know, I don't like to be political. I like to be quite secular. I like to think everyone in this country will add to our value. I mean, I know it sounds very naive, but I believe that hopefully we get to that point one day in the future. But that is just a personal belief. It doesn't necessarily mean it will happen. To answer what Nitesh said was, he was doing a live stream and someone asked him, "Are you making money from latent?" And he said, if I'm being very honest with you, while he was eating food and talking, which is quite honestly very annoying. As you guys know, I don't do it here. I hate doing it here, but sometimes I get hungry too, so I can't complain. He said, there are OTT platforms that are willing to give me incredible amounts of money to get the same views I'm getting on my channel on their OTT platforms. He's saying, but they are going to make me water down the product. So the reason it's popular, because it's racy, because it's edgy, because it's controversial, they are going to make it the opposite of that, which means you're not going to get the same views. Everyone's going to think you sold out. Everyone you think you did it for the money and not because you wanted to create something different. So he said all the memberships, I don't know what his memberships are, I assume it's a lot. I assume to be a member is a lot, and I assume he has a lot of members. He's saying I fund it through membership. And some of these people aren't his friends, dude. Some of these people he's going to have to pay for an appearance. Yeah, all these people don't know him. You can make out that some of these people don't know anything about him because he makes an inappropriate joke, and they don't even know where to look. I've seen even that on highlights. So you can tell some of these people are paid to come here. So he's funding everything himself. And he would be in a point where he'd have so much more money, and all these OTT platforms would have paid for the guests, which means he'd have more money, and he's not taking it out of his own pocket. But he said no because he wants to keep it authentic. Now, in his case, authentic is racy, edgy, inappropriate, even you can go as far as to say. But that is his content, and that is how he became popular. He didn't become popular because he's good at chess, bro. Let's be real. He did the chess streams because of the pandemic. That's where I first saw him. He's not popular because he's good at chess. I'm sure he's really good at chess. But that's not why people watch him. People watch him because of his crass humor. Yes, people for some reason think they're going to pop onto a latent show and everything's going to be funny. No, it's going to be like this only. Because this is what it is. It's weird, man. These fools want us to stay quiet. It's a global problem. It is a global problem. That is true. Time to leave? I don't know about that. I'm still hopeful, believe it or not. America's homeless rate is 18%. That's not great. Fools are fools. Right or left don't matter. I couldn't agree with you more. The disappointing thing is people expect something that is not promised to them. That is really foolish. It is like listening to, the DHH, a DHH album, and there is like a parental advisory is recommended sign. In the old school, no one does CDs anymore, but they show it even on the album art nowadays on Spotify. That parental advisory is recommended thing. What's the funny thing about that is? The funny thing about that is you'll see that, you will click on the songs, and then they will say all the bad words in Hindi as possible, and then they'll be like, why is this person cursing? It's inappropriate. Bro, you signed up for it by clicking on the thing. It's saying there, parental advisory is recommended. You sign up for it and then criticize. It's weird. Literacy has nothing to do with English or any other language, be it Hindi as well. I've lived in Berlin. I've never experienced hate. I think it's all online, and most of my friends are happily settled as well. Great point, Matthew. That's why when I came across these Korean channels who are living here in Delhi, Mumbai, these people are such pure souls. They show the good sides. Yep. Nathan Jude Bellingham got red. Jesus. 500k plus members. 559. No. He has 500,000 members on his YouTube. Let me count those numbers correctly again. 3, 5, 7, 8. Yo. It's not about the money. Congratulations to him, but it's more about the discussion of what the. So that's why I suppose, imagine how much he's actually getting paid then to take his channel there. He's right. He's probably right. He's probably getting the kind of money where he could retire if he just does a couple of shows or latent on an OTT. But he wants to keep it. He wants to keep it that way. But as it's all positive stuff, obviously it won't get the engagement and views. Bald and Bankrupt came to India, dude. He got a scathing review from the Indian papers. But the funny thing is, he does that in literally every country he goes to. But the Indian people didn't handle it well. I didn't see the video. I don't know why I would see the video, because he went to a place where I'm familiar with. But maybe I should see the video before I come to that conclusion. But he's a very famous travel vlogger, Bald and Bankrupt. English papers were not happy with whatever his review was of India. Isn't real betters Watchalong when they are higher up the table? Why not? But is it really crass? Isn't comedy and literary exactly that killer? No, I am saying it's crass because of the topics, na? Tomorrow so there are something called clean comics, dude, where they don't even curse. So when I say the humor is crass, no, the humor is crass based on the topics he discusses. It's not crass as in, oh, I'm offended by his crass humor. It's crass as in the case of topics. There are people like Sebastian Maniscalco. I don't know anyone in India. Forgive me. I don't watch a lot of comedy. In fact, I watch a lot of their podcasts, not the actual shows. But for example, there is an American comedian called Sebastian Maniscalco. He's a full clean comedian. Like, kids go for the comedy show in America, and he sells out stadiums. Like, you know, so when I say crass, I mean in the sense of the topics discussed. You know, it might not even be crass to us, but like someone will get offended. You know, it won't be PG content. But so that's what I'm comparing it to. For me, I don't think it's crass. I think it's crass and dependent on what people are talking about. That's the best way to explain it. Why politicians are deciding what are crass? Well, actually, unfortunately in this case, the people are making it a political thing because they are filing their FIRs. I feel like in this case, the government is just minding their own business until someone blows it up. JP Nawab made IGL parodies during Delhi election campaign. No, it's not a one rule serves all anyway, isn't it, Vedant? My friends live in Germany. He said the exact opposite. He's still there. Nuremberg. Interesting. Nuremberg is a site of many unfortunate events as well, sadly. That is per month. No, I know what you meant. That's per month. That would make sense how he's getting all these guests on, dude. Some of these guests, I assume, aren't cheap. And was only episode get that much viewership? I saw it during Basi episode premiere. Okay, interesting. Police investigated that number 1 show is unscripted, 2 no fees paid to judges, 3 ticket sales given to winner. Oh, okay. Interesting. Congrats, police investigate what is shown in the intro of every episode. Bro, if I'm not wrong, membership episodes don't show views. It's weird because FIR is registered but getting death threats to his mother's clinic. The most stupid thing was when police went bare biceps house and studio for investigation. What is this case? What is there in the case to investigate? Matlab kuch bhi. Yeah. What do you go to his office? First of all, he did it at someone else's studio. I don't know what being at his studio you can investigate, but good clearance there by Stones. 151 points last game week, my best ever. I think I did 137. I would love to say that's my best ever, but I've actually done better. Unfortunately, I could have really I wish I did better this week, but last week, but it wasn't good. 137, I think. 2-3 जांचो चुप के बैठे होंगे स्टूडियो में. No triple captain. Use assistant manager chip. Oh, that is actually impressive. With no triple captain, he did that. That's crazy. Kusanov with another clearance. 151 with no triple captain. Damn. Wow. Unona done last week. 90 points almost. Cross comes in. Cleared again. Gordon again with the cross in. Cleared out by Mamouche. Header back in by Hall. City on the counter. Livramento keeps the ball. Good composure there by Livramento. Bad pass by Livramento though. Gordon couldn't keep it in. I don't get 50-60 on regular basis, so that's really big for me. Oh, that's even more impressive then. मैं कौन सा माल फूकर बिया पैसा ऐसा सवाल पूछता है. Well, I'm glad we discussed this. I'm shit at FPL. This is my first time. Bro, listen, it's all a practice and no one's good at this stuff. You don't know what to expect when you have to go by experiencing it. I think everyone's first FPL season was terrible. I've seen my history. I saw my history before the season started, and fortunately for me, I have kept getting better numbers. That's all I can say. So it's just evidence that you start off rough. Eventually it gets better. I think Isaac was offside there anyway. Bad pass to him. Go straight to Edison. I had Newcastle on my parlay, so that's done at the moment. You know, if I betted Ketan, I don't think I would do it on football. There's just too much. There's just too many issues. Shot straight to the Pravka. There's just too many variables. I would only do it on MMA. I would do it on anything that is like a one-on-one sport. I don't think I could do it on a team sport. I wouldn't be able to enjoy the matches. There's just way too many variables, as we discussed earlier. Menu, Ugarte and Collier possibly out for tomorrow. Menu is out for a few weeks, which means Champions League Casemiro, who's not been Champions League Casemiro for almost 2 years now, is probably going to play tomorrow, and I don't know what that's going to look like. And I'm kind of frightened about it as well. Oh, Vedant, you joined in late. So I was at my childhood friend's wedding yesterday, from about 5 o'clock to 1 o'clock. We were at the venue, and then for another hour we went and got gelato somewhere, and then I went home. I was out the whole day almost yesterday. CT Watchalong here, please do it. Bro, I'm not doing India Pakistan, please. I'll do whichever one you want. I'll watch Kenya play Jamaica, I don't care. But I can't do India Pakistan, bro. Bro, it's too toxic. It's too toxic. And you know what? I'll be very honest with you. I'm going to join in the toxicity because I hate the Pakistan cricket team too. Pakistan and Australia. I hate them. I hate them for two different reasons. Australia one I think is obvious, but I can't do it, dude. I don't want to add to the toxicity. X is so toxic. Oh, God. Someone please remind me to delete my X for 23rd Feb. I would really appreciate it. Just tell someone, either tell me to mute it or to uninstall. I can't deal with it, dude. I can't deal with it. And I'm not saying only Indian people do it. Unfortunately, that is not true at all. Seen the Pakistani people contribute to the madness as well on Twitter. Not interested at all, dude. I am going to be equally toxic and I don't want to do that at all. Yeah, we discussed it already, Gaurav. Watchalong with you seems chill. It's going to be chill as long as we don't play Australia. I was an absolute wreck for the final when we did it live there in India. I was an absolute wreck watching that Travis Head innings and David Warner flying around like he's the world's shortest unicorn around the boundary. News Casemiro backup CDM. Bro, this fellow won't play Doggo at left back, dude. You think he's going to play Mazraoui at DM? No chance. No chance. He's going to tell us to go look at Vice Scout again. We're going to have to use Vice Scout to figure out where our players are going to play tomorrow. I hate Australia more than Pakistan. Me too, probably. I hate Australia passionately. Yeah, I don't think any of us like Australia. No, that's not true. Zakaria likes Australia. I don't know. I'm not really sure why. I think he likes Australia because Australia picks players on their skills and not on the ad revenue, which I agree with. Because unfortunately, my team, the Mumbai Indians, have a bunch of ad merchants. The Indian national team has a bunch of ad merchants. And I think Australia doesn't do it like that. And I think that is why they're probably more successful than all of us. They're doing cricket at least the right way. So Pakistan guy outside Lahore say अपने India players के साथ हाथ नहीं मिलना है, अपने विराट कोहली से गले ने. What about that stadium thing that day that I saw that video? I forgot what it was about. Walking around a stadium. I know you have Australian bootlicker in your chat, not at the moment. He's not an Australian bootlicker. Oh no, he's really not. He's not. He's genuinely not. His reasoning for liking Australia at least is reasonable. I don't think it's a bootlicking thing. I really don't. It's if I'm being honest with you, he has a point when it comes to our national team at least. We have a bunch of ad merchants that don't perform as well, and we have a bunch of selectors who only pick popular players. I don't think anyone can deny that. I don't know how Shreyas Iyer is not going with the team. I don't understand it at all, but what can you do, dude? This is not the first time a good player has been left out of the squad for a crap player. So, what to do? Until our selectors get it right, we will always be like this. A good team that goes far but does not win. Nathan, did you see the third ODI score? No, I did not see. No. Achit's assist. Okay, let's keep an eye on the other scores. Ooh. I don't know what happened there, but Haaland fell over, and then the defender also fell over. I think Burn and Haaland collided. They gave each other a hug. Whatever that was about. Alright, let's catch up. Ipswich beating Aston Villa. Axel Tuanzebe with a red card at 40 minutes. Delap scoring at 56 minutes. Wow. They have a 10-man Ipswich is currently leading at Aston Villa. Thank God I didn't buy Watkins, but I have Rogers. What I have Rogers for, God knows. My players are not scoring today. Wood scored. 1-1 Fulham, Forest. Smith Rowe and Wood scored. Adama Traore with the assist. Morgan Gibbs-White with the assist. As we know, Mamouche hat-trick. Edison, Gundogan and Savinho with the assists. Bournemouth beating Southampton 2-0. Dango Ouattara again. Ryan Christie assist. Ryan Christie goal. Justin Kluivert assist. I'm sure a lot of people have Justin Kluivert in the team this week. Brentford leading 1-0 against West Ham. Kevin Sade, 4 minutes. Damn, even Mbeumo's not gotten returns today. This week is going to be pain for me, I think. Crystal Palace, Everton after this. I don't have any of those players either. Oh, my FPL is in the mud this week. Properly in the mud this week. Yeah, that ball to his head was nasty. Yeah. Rachin Ravindra is injured. Yeah, I saw, right? Because I don't know why I was there, but I was there watching Devon Conway was his replacement for the match. I was watching New Zealand batting, and then they mentioned Rachin Ravindra got an injury. Doesn't play for my team, dude, so I'm okay. Although my team is absolutely crap, so I don't know what to expect this year. It can't possibly be worse than last year. I know those might be famous last words, but If we are actually worse than last year, then please sack them all. Sack them all and sack them all now. Please. Oh, Fulham just scored. Calvin Bassey scored. Forest are losing as well. Oh, problems here. Forest really need to win to stay close to Arsenal. Forest losing and City winning. I think Forest are going to go down to 4th now. Forest must win this game. 10:30 Lazio Napoli. Ooh, tough game. Tough game. Marseille is currently playing right now. Is Greenwood playing? Greenwood is playing. Interesting. Marseille is playing before PSG today. So a lot of pressure on Marseille. Marseille must win. Otherwise the lead goes even bigger. Who else is playing today? Kerala Blasters lost to Mohan Bagan 3-0. Chennai 1 beat Minerva Punjab 2-1. Real Madrid still 1-0 with Mbappe's goal. Almost half time, I think. Or is half time over? Second half? It is second half, sorry. Second half just begins. Bellingham with, they're saying argument, whatever that means. He got a straight red. He got a straight red for an argument. What happened? Shreyas is in the squad? Well, that's nice. That's nice of them. Is the clown prince is also in the squad? The next big ad merchant. Girona game red card. Leganes Alaves game red card. Real Madrid red card. Wow. That's interesting. 3 red cards in a row. Ooh, Leverkusen's playing Bayern Munich at 11. Oh, must win for Leverkusen, otherwise it's over. Harry Kane's going to finally get his trophy. What is it? 8 points difference. Man, if Leverkusen win this game, there's going to be proper pressure on them. Dortmund currently losing 2-0. Oh, the game's over. 4 minutes extra time, 94 minutes. The game is going to get over any time now. Dortmund have lost. Where are Dortmund in the league? Bro, Dortmund is 11th in the Bundesliga. Just for reference, if no one knew, I'm sure all of you all knew, but the Bundesliga has 18 teams and Dortmund is 11th. That's not good. That's not good at all. Stuttgart also losing. Wow. Leverkusen must win today. I think Frankfurt is 3rd, right? Okay, let's catch up. Ashadi crap? How? Who's crap? Who's crap? Who said who's crap? I forgot what I said. I never saw a diss track got a Grammy. Yeah, that's probably because it wasn't about Drake. If more people did that, they probably all would win a Grammy. Freedom Fighters not doing anything against 10-man Ipswich. Bro, it's no point. Yeah, they've been 10-man down for 40 minutes for about 30 minutes now. So, are you one of those who believe we ain't winning just because Siraj in? Of course not. Oh, no. I believe we don't win because our selectors are our selectors aren't great. Let me put it that way. And that's why I think that is why I think Australia does well. They are not afraid to take out established players to get on new players who are playing better. I'm definitely not one of those people who, because we don't have one player in the team, we are going to not win. Dude, that's ridiculous. It's a team sport. Although Bumrah kind of proved that it can be that way sometimes, especially in the test matches. But no, I don't particularly believe that. No, I do believe we are a one-man team in Mumbai Indians, though. If you were to ask me, if we don't have Bumrah playing in the IPL, we're done. I might as well skip IPL this season. Tell you right now. Shreyas Iyer is in the squad. I just opened the table and saw Bournemouth at 5th. I'm aware that they are doing great this season, but they are currently 5th. Dude, you're going to be 3rd now because Forest is also currently losing. They have played well, dude. People were making fun of us losing to them. I'm like, they're actually playing well. They're playing good football. It's not about the players. It's not about the stadium, dude. I've been saying this forever now. They have been playing well this whole season. Like, I don't know why people just don't understand that. It's very simple. You play good football, you win, and then you move up the table. We play crap football, we don't win, and we are 13th. People are losing the mind because of Siraj exclusive. Yeah, but here's the thing, no, dude. It's like, see, it's not. I don't think. See, I'm not going to pretend like I watch every game of the Indian team nowadays. But I'll tell you this much. It's less of just excluding Siraj, and it's more of who you have taken with you. I think that's why people get mad. So it might sound like, oh, you should have taken Siraj, right? Because that's how people start the argument. But I think it's more like you should have taken Siraj. People don't. When people get frustrated, they tend not to explain themselves well. So how I would have done it, for example, is just as an example. Siraj is excluded. He should have been picked instead of Jasprit Bumrah, for example. Give your reasoning of who should be in, who should be out. Instead of going, oh, Siraj is not picked, we are cooked. If you say it like that, no, it's stupid, because you're not explaining who should be in place of. You have fixed amount of players. You got to take a fixed amount of players with you. If you want this player, you have to say who he directly replaces. You can't just say we should have taken him. It's not like you're taking a private jet with unlimited seats, so all your friends can come along with you. You should say who is it in replacement of. It's as simple as that. Like today, we were complaining about the fact that we have no Menu, Collier, Ugarte, and we are going to get Eriksen and Casemiro. That's who we know is going to play. But if all of them were fit, maybe Eriksen doesn't even is not even on the bench, or he's on the bench and someone else has been removed from the bench, because you can only take that many people. But the thing is, people just see the name not there and then they get mad, which I understand. But at least explain why you're mad. It's fine if you're mad. It's fine even if you think we're going to get cooked. But explain why. And I don't think people like to do that. People just get frustrated, which I understand. People want to win, dude. We have a team over the last 20 years that should have won more World Cups, more T20 World Cups, and more Champions trophies than we have won. And that is only in the last 20 years. I think we should have won way more than we have currently won. So people are just frustrated over the years, Bro, you're tripping real bad. Why? About what? What am I tripping about? Nathan Prince was PO this season. Yeah, but bro, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because you and I both know when they don't play well in the tournament that matters the most, everyone's going to get mad. You know that's what's going to happen, dude, because that has been happening for the last 20 years. Mark my words. You pick a player you think is going to do well. When he doesn't do well, everyone's just going to pile on him. Until they do well in the biggest tournament, no, dude, it's never going to matter. Trust me. Trust me. It's always, that narrative is always going to be there. You pick, okay, I'll tell you what, right? I'll tell you what. Everyone in the chat, okay? Everyone in the chat, whatever, pick a bowler or pick a batter, even pick both, okay? You pick both, and you tell me who's going to have a stellar season, who's going to get us the CT, okay? So you put in the thing there who you expect to do well no matter what. Even if the whole team's crap, right? Even if the whole team doesn't show up to play the tournament. You pick a bowler or you pick a batter, or pick both if you're brave enough. Pick both. I'll take a screenshot or I'll take a photo. I'll save it. At the end of the CT, we'll see. I'm telling you. I'm being serious, because I am so used to this, dude. I was raised on Tendulkar cricket, dude. I've seen this happen time and time again to me. Believe me, I'm not tripping. I'm hurt. I'm a hurt cricket fan, if anything. I've seen this way too many years in a row. So what I'll do is, you put your names in the chat. I'll take a photo of it. We'll reconvene next month and we'll see what's what. Don't be surprised if the player you think that's in form fails, though. I'll tell you right now. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, because I've seen it many a time, dude. I've seen it many a time for the Indian national team. I'm telling you. Don't be surprised, because it will happen. It will 100% happen. Put some respect, Nathan. Top scorer ODI series against England, scored a century in last ODI. We'll see, bro. I'm telling you, I'm a patient man. We'll see. We'll see. I'm a very patient man. We'll see. Prince is currently number 2 ranking batsman right now. Bro, we were the number 1 ranked team for international tournaments and lose, dude. What are you talking about, batsman? We were the number 1 international team and lost tournaments. I'm telling you, see it'll happen. Mark my words. You're going to buy the trolls at the moment. You are assured. You join the Rituraj Justice gang? No, dude. I'm on no gang. I want them to only win me a trophy. That's it. I'm on nobody's team. The day Sachin retired, my heart broke. It's never been the same again. Now I just support them because I've always watched Indian cricket team and I always watch certain matches and certain series, and I'll do it. I will not watch a test match because I don't have that kind of time in my life, which Mudit gives me a lot of shit about, but it's true. कैसा ट्रेनिंग करता है Amurim? 3 players injured. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Ben Duckett is 30 years old. I didn't even notice that. Joe Root is a goat. Sure. If you insist. Our chief selector is Ajit Agarkar right now. That doesn't make me feel any better, dude. That does not make me feel any better. So this is the best team possible. Nathan, tell me you're joking. Brother, do me a favor, okay? This is the best team possible, right? Sure. Fine. You want me to prove how hurt of an Indian cricket fan I am? Do me the great favor of pulling up the scorecard and the players that played in the 2003 World Cup final against Australia. Just do me a favor. Believe me when I'm telling you, brother, I have seen better squads than this squad in our playing for our country, and we have won nothing. Believe me. Just look at that 2003 scorecard and see the players on it. I am a damaged cricket fan, dude. Believe me, when I did a live watch-along for the final when we played Australia in Gujarat, bro, I was shattered. Ask them. 20 years of trauma just showed up back on my plate, dude. Just like that. Just like that. It just showed up magically again on my plate as a young kid, seeing us get hammered. Just see. Bro, I'm telling you, we have had better squads and won nothing. I hope you're right, dude. Believe me, no one's going to be more happier than me if you're right. I was always of the belief we should have won more trophies than we have in the last 20 years. Nothing will make me happier. Oh no, the greedy merchants coming on. Mamouche is going. I'm surprised City has not scored another goal yet. Oh, that chip was nasty. That chip was pure filth. Second one, Dubravka. The third goal, Dubravka could have definitely done better because it went to him and he moved away from the ball. Second goal, between the people, it's difficult to see. That first goal was absolutely filthy. Absolutely. Mad chip. Foden come off, given a big hug. Mamouche and Foden off for the Grady Merchant and McAtee. Forest is 4 points ahead of... Oh, they're 4 points ahead of you. Okay. Vedant is trolling. Don't know much about his humor. Nathan, Everton's new stadium looks good. Yeah, but it'll lose the charm of Goodison Park, dude. I watched the Merseyside derby and I got emotional, man. I don't even like Liverpool. I got so emotional because, bro, it's part of the ground. It's one of the grounds that you have seen your whole life, dude. I remember when I don't know if you were watching Premier League back then, but I remember when Upton Park or the Boleyn ground, which is West Ham's home ground, got destroyed and now they have this new stadium, London, whatever you call it, stadium. I remember when White Hart Lane, bro, the atmosphere was so different. Tottenham has maybe the best stadium in the country, maybe before Madrid's renovation, maybe in the whole of Europe. They have the highest ticket sales, whatever. whatever else is on their stats list. Maybe before the renovation of the Bernabeu, they probably had the best stadium in Europe, like in terms of facilities. But it's not the same, dude. It's nothing like White Hart Lane. Even Highbury, the crowd was right near you. It was like Craven Cottage. The crowd's right next to you, like Burnley, Turf Moor, like Pullman Road in Ipswich, like Bournemouth. The crowd's right next to you. And now in the Emirates, it's like, the crowd's way behind. In Spurs and West Ham, the fans are way behind. Goodison Park also was like it's like a fan-friendly ground. That new stadium, the outside shell looks amazing. There's no character, dude. Why do you think people don't want to get a new Old Trafford or whatever the new stadium will be called? Because the character goes, yeah. I don't know if Nitesh was old enough to watch Man City play at Main Road. But I'll tell you this, we make the joke, right? They can't fill the stadium. Even if they can't fill the stadium, right? I bet you Main Road had more character than the Etihad Stadium. The atmosphere was different. It was more intense. Even if Man City were not good at that point of time, the atmosphere in the stadium was more intense. Here it is more intense now, no, because more people sit there. Main Road was a much smaller stadium. But the atmosphere was a different thing. Now tomorrow, Goodison Park is going to fit 10,000-15,000 more people. Maybe the atmosphere will be great. Maybe the fans will be fantastic. But that existential energy of the ground won't be there. That you would get in a Main Road, a White Hart Lane, an Upton Park, Highbury. That is the real problem. Yeah, no one is against a new stadium. The thing is, the stadium is not just a building; it represents something more. Imagine if the Bernabeu, for whatever reason, Madrid moves into a new area. They found more space. They built a new stadium. The stadium is the best stadium you can ever build at that point of time. It will never be the Santiago Bernabeu, dude. It has nothing to do with your Champions Leagues or which teams played. It is the atmosphere the fans have created even when there was no Champions League. When Real Madrid went 30 years between a European Cup. When Real Madrid went 12 years without a league title. It is the fans create the atmosphere at the end of the day, dude. All your success and all is great. All the players that played there is great. At the end of the day, it is the atmosphere that the ground has created based on the number of years it has been active as a football ground. You think Florentino Perez can't build a 200,000 new stadium in Madrid for Real Madrid? Of course he can. Of course he can. But it'll never be the same. That's why it was a shame. I was watching the Merseyside derby. I was kind of bummed out. I was happy Everton obviously got a point. I was shocked when they scored first. But, it kind of ended poetically. James Tarkowski, last Everton player to get a goal in the last ever Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. It is nice. It's cool. It's a cool memory he'll have for the rest of his life even. But it's really sad the stadium's going away. Freedom fighter appeals for penalty. Referee said Joe Root has more runs than Rohit Sharma. Joe Root's a boring fellow though. He doesn't have the highlights like the Hitman does, no. You know what? I shouldn't have said that. I say nice things about Rohit Sharma now, then in the IPL he'll make me want to curse him. You know what? Let me take my words back. Joe Root is fantastic. Rohit Sharma is alright. Let's not jinx myself into punishment. Wade was picked for years and years without performance. Same with Marsh, Green, and many more. So no, Australia do not pick the team on. Neither does it. No. I'm not. I don't know about now. Okay, let me answer this better. I think before they used to do it more than they do now. The Australian selectors, because I remember them getting many more newer players than we did over the years. They would experiment with new batsmen, new all-rounders, young bowlers. I remember after the 2003 World Cup, a certain Nathan Bracken, I forgot who was his bowling partner. He was a blonde fellow. He didn't last very long, but obviously Nathan Bracken lasted a lot longer. Oof, come on, wake up. So I remember, the churning of the different bowlers over time. Peter Settle, the list goes on and on. I can't remember any at the moment, but then they used to have spinners like Stuart McGill, Brad Hogg, and they had like a crap ton of all-rounders like what's the bald fellow's name? Darren Lehman. A lot of people won't know this, but Michael Clarke was brought in as an all-rounder. He used to bowl very wonderful left-arm spin. Excuse me. He used to have a very good clean action, and he would bowl left-arm spin. He used to have spiky. I used to like how his hair looked. Young Michael Clarke before he had the skinhead look. He used to have nice spikes in his hair. Andrew Simmons, who would bowl pace, mediums, off spin. They went through a lot of players while we had the same rotation of players, especially during those years between 2003 2013. I feel like Australia went through a lot more players than we did. I obviously do not know what it is like now, so I cannot talk about now. Villa won, Ipswich won. Goal! Oh, I just realized that Man City scored. Ooh, McAtee scored. Wow. It was an awkward looking goal. But who cares? Goal's a goal. 4-0 Man City. Keep throwing him around with his shirt. Bournemouth scored a third, by the way, just now. Waiting for confirmation. Is it confirmed? Marcus Tavernier just scored 3-1. Aston Villa, Ollie Watkins scored at 69 minutes. They're currently at 81 minutes. Fulham is beating Nottingham Forest, as I told you guys. Nothing has changed. Brentford 1-0. Nothing has changed. Basically the same scores, except Villa has equalized. Did Marcus Rashford actually start the game? Wow, he didn't even start the game. He came on at halftime, but you really think excluding players like Rohit and Villa is on GG's control? Why is he getting all the heat? Can you imagine the fans disrupt if any of them get dropped? I think that's what makes it hard to be a coach for the Indian national team, dude. I feel like not a lot of blame gets put on selectors. I'm sure there is pressure on the coach to pick certain players. And, if Eric Ten Hag and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in particular are an example of this issue, is that external forces can force your hand to do things you don't want to do. Especially if you like your job. So no, I definitely don't think it's on GG's control. I honestly think if he lasts that long in the job, I think if there are certain players that would get I don't know how you would call it. I don't want to say preference because I don't necessarily think it's true. But I would say there are certain players that may force GG to pick them. Certain forces to pick certain players. And I think once those players retire, I think he'll have a much more... It'll be kind of like Amarim, I would say, Ketan. He'll have a lot more control over the team after certain players leave or retire or whatever. I think until then, I think a lot of it is on selectors. Ooh, I don't know what happened to Haaland there. Ooh, don't tell me Haaland popped something. Ooh, that's not a good look. I can't lie. Don't sit on the knee, dude. Oof, he fell back down. They're showing the replay of him there. I don't know, something happened to his knee. Penalty for Osasuna. Osasuna scored from the spot. Oof. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Oh, he has to make a change. That's not a good sign at all. Pep is telling him to get changed. Haaland is walking away though. Maybe just a bit of a knee cramp. Maybe some kind of... I don't know. He's not even limping right now. He's taking off the band, giving it to Kovacic. 3 more people are coming out. Matheus Nunes, Kovacic, and some kid is coming on. I couldn't recognize who it is. He's not limping though. But I think he's definitely done something. He's tweaked his knee probably. Suman was here. Pull up the score of 2007 T20. You thought we would go any further, but we won, right? No. Well, 2007 T20 was a good one. 2007 was a good one too. I'm just saying, dude, there's been better squads and we have not done as good. That's what makes me nervous about international tournaments. But yes, in the locker room, Jude Bellingham said he told the referee, if this is a foul, then that is a penalty on the previous tackle on Vinny Jr. in the box. Nathan, I just clocked one thing. Okay, tell me honestly, were you hopeful of winning this latest T20 with that aging team, but we still won? I'll tell you what, dude. Unfortunately for me, I don't know about you. But I am always, for whatever reason, I am always hopeful that India is going to win the cup. And that is why I honestly think, that is why I am hurt so much. That is why I'm very harsh on the cricketers now in general. Because I feel like we should have won every tournament, because I don't know why, but always in the build up to the tournaments, we look like we are Real Madrid of cricket, dude. Genuinely. Like, for whatever reason, which is good, obviously. I'm not complaining. When building up to a tournament, if you have good form, that's always good. But I've noticed always the tournament before these tournaments, we always 9 times out of 10 have a good series. And then, we have all this momentum and we're all gassed. Doesn't matter which players are picked. Doesn't matter which players are in form. We go into the tournament, we're like, yeah, come on, like a boss, and then we don't win. And then I think the whole country crashes, basically. So if you're asking me, do I think we would win with an aging squad? You won't believe, dude. I did every watch along. I did every watch along of the Indian match, and I pretended like we couldn't win any match, and we won every match. I just kept calm the entire tournament, except the finals and the semi-finals. I was not calm during those 2 matches, but every other match I was much more relaxed. Once we went into the semis, I panic started kicking in personally for me. Too much PTSD when it comes to international cricket. But yeah, you'd be very shocked. I always think we're going to win a tournament irrespective of the players on the team. But it's terribly positive. But yeah. It has nothing to do with the fact that we picked good enough players or not. I always, for whatever reason, think we're going to win. Tala for a reason. Yeah, that was back in 2004. I was not even watching before 2000. Yeah, but that's why I said just see the scorecard, because you're talking about Main Road, yeah. Bro, the atmosphere was crazy. Yeah, there was not even half of these fans. Wasn't even half of these fans. And the thing is, people confuse atmosphere with number of people. Now, someone can tell Ketan this, but I believe it was Aditya when we were playing at the Vitality Stadium, United versus Bournemouth. I think it was Aditya who said this. He said the Bournemouth crowd is going crazy. Bro, Bournemouth has 11,000 fans in the stadium. If it's full, 11,000. I think United got allotted 1,100 tickets. I think about either 1,000 or 1,100 tickets. Bro, the stadium was pumping. Last season we did Luton Town watch-alongs. The stadium was pumping, dude. Dude, their stadium wasn't even ready for the season. They skipped 2 weeks of home games. The first 2 weeks of home games they couldn't play. They had no games. They had to move the schedule around because their grass was not Premier League proven and some of the stands were not Premier League approved. Right? People actually live and have shops on one end of that Luton Town thing. That's how old that stadium is, which this year obviously they moved into a new stadium as well. It was called the Kenilworth Road. We did watch along just to watch Luton Town in their stadium, dude, because that's how English stadiums used to look. Just for the sake of nostalgia, we did Luton Town watch-alongs last season. And in some games, they played fantastically. That Alfie Doughty fellow gave everyone a heart attack the whole season. The left wing back in particular. He gave everyone a heart attack every game. So So Nitesh, that's what I'm saying. It's like it has nothing to do with the number of people in a stadium, dude. It's the atmosphere built. Bournemouth's pumping every week. Only 11,000 people are in the Vitality. It has nothing to numbers. More people will obviously make noise, but it's the atmosphere. If 11,000 people generate that kind of atmosphere, it's crazy, dude. Where you feel you're like you feel like you're in a 20,000 stadium, 30,000 stadium. That's what I mean by atmosphere. That's why I say when Main Road, White Hart Lane, Upton Park had atmosphere. That's what I mean. More people will obviously always be louder, but it's not the same, na? Because you're just putting more people in there to get louder. Tomorrow, if Vitality goes to 20,000, I'm sure even they will be louder. But at 11,000, they're raw, dude. It's crazy, that stadium. Never leave the Bernabeu Real. Bro, trust me. I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it when there's no Old Trafford. It's going to be like a robotic stadium, bro. Seriously. I love Test cricket. It's still the best. God bless you, buddy. God bless you if you have the patience to watch 5 days of cricket like that. I don't. I really don't. I used to. I don't anymore, bro. Nathan, USA have ChatGPT and China have DeepSeek, and here we are raising Indians got latent issue at Parliament. Well, everybody has their own problems, dude. USA is not a good example of a developing country. It's a good point. Oh, how far up? Boy, where am I? Oh, yeah, Sean Tate. Bracken and Tate were there in the T20, yep. Sean Tate also, injuries. He used to bowl with lethal pace. Then he started putting on weight and having injuries. Case of burial ground in Supreme Court. Can you imagine an issue which can be solved in local panchayat was getting precious time in SC? Of course I can. Because someone has to write the newspapers, dude. No one wants to tell people India is boring. Game over. Ahmad injured, could be out for... Wait, what? When did Ahmad get injured? Oh, get out, man. Just cancel the season, man. I'm done. Oh my god. There was a time when we had 5 right wingers. Now we don't have one. It's fantastic. Southampton score, Kirkus clean sheet gone. Yeah, Caesar came as a Shane Warne replacement. Yeah, that's right. For people who don't know, Shane Warne, Steve Smith actually has the same action as Michael Clark. Funny enough. Steve Smith also used to bowl, that's right. Anthony Gold's Freedom Fighter got an assist. We are the problem, I think. Freedom Fighter got an assist? Ahmad out for 3 months. It's over. We can officially say our season's over now. Fantastic. We made up to the GB, we lost to Arsenal. That's fine. That's good. We recovered in a game. So what a fraud series that Zodiac killer. Absolute mid. Aapne bola tha better than Dam. Brahim off, Rodrigo off. Oof. उन्होंने अबे मैंने किलर के बारे में बोला था सीरीज के बारे में नहीं. Apparently they found out who Jack the Ripper was. I just read that somewhere today. That's that I won. Ahmad could miss the rest of the season after suffering ankle ligament damage in training. At least there'll be cricket to watch this month. I don't know what else to say. At least there'll be cricket to watch. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. I was seriously looking forward to it, but it's fine. Have you watched O.J. Simpson? No, but I'm aware of the case, not the show. You know, currently our T20 team's best in the world. I always get excited when they play. God. That's a famous murder case. I'll recommend you that. Yeah, but opening. Okay. Nathan, Newcastle is planning to demolish the stadium. SGP is the bad atmosphere in the PL. You think so? Interesting. Balanced in every aspect. Bowling, batting, middle order sorted as well in T20. Ahmad injured, yep. Ethan, I like KDB, but it's time for Omar to start against Madrid. Why didn't Pep start him against Madrid for? Poor guy was form of his life. Yeah. Well, Alaves says they will take legal action against Spanish refereeing. Real Madrid is now not the only club to launch a formal complaint against the referees after earlier match today's controversy. Oh, the referees are getting cooked. Every league's referees seem to be dirty these days. Best atmosphere even better than overrated Anfield atmosphere. Yeah, I think St. James Park's atmosphere is actually very good. I think, bro, they used to fill out their stadium when they won the championship 10 years ago. Can you imagine that? They won the championship and they would fill in their stadium. Their fans are really good there. I have to give it to them. Anyway, guys, I'll be off. Still have to recover from yesterday's wedding. I don't know why I'm doing it, but we are going to do a watch along of El Madico, which is Spurs United tomorrow. Anfield still better than I mean, he's talking about atmosphere, no? That's the thing. That's what we were discussing earlier. I felt like Main Road's atmosphere was very good. That's kind of my point. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow's match. Oh, why? Why does this have to happen? The timing couldn't possibly be worse. Anyway, guys, I'm off. I'll see you tomorrow, 9:45. God, I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. I regret it already. Take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Have a good weekend. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your time with your family, and hopefully we do something tomorrow. I don't know what that something is, but we'll do something tomorrow. Take care, guys. Good night. Obi Martin time. Bro, if we have lost 4 players in the span of this training sessions, somebody's going to get promoted. But who knows who? We say better than a rat hole oil toilet. Okay. Anyway, guys, take care. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.